Mark David Smith here with Messianic Lifestyles, and there are what we call communities out there, which we normally know as physical congregations and fellowships with like minded believers all over the world and more developing every day. But one of the things that we have to thank God for is the communities that are online. And there are many of those that are out there also, but some of them stand out more than others. One of those being the Shema Yisrael community, and there is an awful lot that is involved with this community and a lot of things that different Messianic believers can get from this community. So with me I have Joel, who is one of the developers of this community. Joel, how are you doing today, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, Mark. How are you today?
I'm extremely good. And you and I have talked a little bit about the different things that are going there, and we're very interested in hearing everything that is happening with the Messianic community with you there on Shema Yisrael community. Why don't you give us that website address first, and then we'll kind of get into what you got going there.
Okay, it's Shema Israel Yisrael .ning.com.
All right.
ShemaIsrael.ning.com.
Okay. Very good, brother. Well, what are we going to find there, as a matter of fact?
You will find teachings of all types. We have Gary Capps. He is a member there. I keep his audios updated. We have Bill Sanford, Manna from Heaven, David Matthews. He just posted the notes of his Sabbath meetings, and we have teachers from all walks. David
Right.
Matthews, he goes with the sod meaning. He
Okay.
gets deep into the connections that the different words use
Okay.
in Scripture.
Yeah.
And it's just packed full of great teaching.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Along with now, you have blogs there also,
We have
and
blogs,
go ahead.
and we have a forum that we talk about we discuss different aspects, we discuss different teachings, everything from food dehydration to current events,
Wow, I like it.
and even politics. We have,
Good.
I see a lot of Messianic communities that are so scared of politics,
Uh-huh.
and hey, that's the world we live in.
Right, right. Well, yeah, it is. It really is. As a matter of fact, I have two live broadcasts I do. One that deals with things going on in the Messianic community, and another one that does deal with politics and the world views and events that are out there. So maybe we need to talk about getting some of our stuff on your community, my friend.
That would be great.
All right. Well, we will talk about that as a matter of fact. But I'm on the site right now, and you've got a place for people that can actually come on and join the community and enter in with some of the conversations and the blogs and that type of thing. Tell us about how a person can do that.
Well, all they need to do is join. There
Okay.
is no fees involved. There is actually not even a donation button on site.
Okay.
So it's completely free. This is my tithe to the Lord.
Okay.
and all they need to do is join, and they get their own page on the site to
Oh,
where they
wow.
can fix it up any way that they want to fix it up.
All
They
right.
can add music to it, and over in the right-hand corner, you're on site, right?
Yes, sir.
You
Welcome to
have your
Shema Yisrael. Yep.
you have your inbox. You can email your friends that are also a member there. You have your alerts and your friends.
Uh-huh.
If you want to make a friend, all you do is invite them to be a friend, and they have
Sure.
to approve it. And then you have your settings to where you can go in. You can set the different emails that you want to receive from the site, and you can either block them or receive them. You got your profile, your privacy, and different ways you want to connect, either through Facebook or through
Uh-huh.
the site itself.
Well, it sounded to me like a person could literally have their own web page through your community.
Right. Well,
Well,
that's
how about that? Yeah.
that's exactly the way it's set up, to where they have that page.
Okay.
It's not viewable from the public, but it's viewable from anybody that's a member of the site.
And they could send their friends or whoever a link to their web page, and they could just go right to it, right?
Right.
Okay, good. I like it a lot. I like it.
As,
I'm looking. Go ahead. Keep
as
going,
a
bud.
matter of fact, if you post in the forum, your picture shows up, your profile picture. All you got to do is click that picture, and it would take you to that person's web page.
How cool is that? I like it. I like it a lot. And I mean, even on the first page here, I'm looking at photos that are going in and out. So people post their photos up here where they can see right here on the main page. Oh my gosh, you got a picture of a group of ladies sitting there, and the next one I see is looks like a tank in Afghanistan.
Right. Right. You can upload your own pictures
Uh huh.
and videos. You can embed them into your page.
Right.
We run if a video meets the standard or is
Right.
extremely interested, we will feature it.
Okay.
If it is packed full of information, it usually gets featured, or songs,
Sure.
they will get featured. Right now we have the featured videos, The Age of Deceit,
Uh huh.
and the Shema Israel by Mide Tasha, his video.
Okay.
And, the videos, they pretty well stay on your page. Well, they stay on your page. And, they're put up there for the public to use. They can view them if they want.
I like it. I like it a lot. And you can go in there and change it anytime you want. Like I said, pretty basically, it's kind of creating your own web page, but with a messianic atmosphere, right?
Right. And with fellow believers.
Yeah. Where you could go into the blogs, you can go into the forum, and talk to different people. You have live feeds, which is what? Explain that to us.
Okay, the live feeds up there, we have Roots of Faith that is broadcast 24/7.
Okay.
Okay, and let me look in here. The Bond Servant Ministries, they broadcast a lot during the day,
Uh huh.
but you can watch it live at 4 p.m. on, Saturday night, Sabbath.
All right.
and at 5 p.m. It's you got Fishing for Souls. They hardly ever broadcast anything, but whenever they do, you can just bring it up and watch it there.
Right. Sure.
Al Jazeera television.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's 24 hours. So
Sure.
you get different live feeds.
I like it.
I'd like to get some more to add in there.
Right. Right. Well, once again, I think maybe you and I got something to talk about when we're done here, because we can supply you some things from the Messianic Lifestyles magazine there that might help with that. So we do have you linked. As a matter of fact, you can find Shema Yisrael community in the Messianic directory. And in a couple of different places. So just look it up there and get a link. But yet, shmayisrael.ning.com is the right to it. And so,
Right.
you get
And that,
sure, go ahead.
that brings out another topic.
Yeah.
We have links.
Sure.
We're gleamers, is basically what we are. We do not really want to follow any set teacher or teaching.
Right.
We hear whoever we can, and we glean what we can from it.
Right.
So we have links there to a whole lot of the Messianic teachers.
Yeah.
On-site ministries. These are people that actually have an account on Shemai.
Right.
And then you got a box of ministries down there that don't have an account, but we still like to listen to them anyway.
Gotcha.
El Shaddai Ministries, Lion and Lamb, Passion for Truth, Profound Prophecies. It's just we're not trying to hold people in Egypt. We're trying to get them the tools that they can, make up their own mind.
Right.
Work out their salvation with fear and trembling.
I like it. And of course, anybody that knows me is that I'm one that is more along the lines of trying to get everybody to work their way through this and put away denominational hazards. And believe it or not, Joel, there are actually denominations within the Messianic lifestyle. Can you believe that? Man.
I came out of one. It was like I was actually, the thing that inspired this site was I was actually on a site that was similar, except you didn't have the different teachers. You had their teachers.
Right. That's right.
And you go on their site, and it's got his name above, it's got his name on the left, it's got his name on the right, his name on the bottom.
Right.
And then you go in there and there's 7 different posts about his teachings,
Sure.
And the whole page is nothing but him. Therefore, it was a total turnoff to me. I told him I don't worship this guy. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's you're exactly right, man, and that's what I like. Especially in Messianic Directory, we've got over 1,700 websites listed, and ours is like a research engine where you can go research the different things, and we even have anti-Messianic, anti-Torah sites on there, just so you can go find what it is that you're researching, and it's a lot like what you've got here is that you be the judge, you be the one that goes in and figures out what you like and what you don't like, and go from there. And I like it, brother. I like it. Doesn't mean that you're tolerant of every different winds of doctrine and different, everybody says something different. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with that, but you can go in there and you make it available, and I like it a lot. Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, I even have one video on there from that guy that I left his site.
Oh, is that right? There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. All right. I
But I
like
could
it.
not find a better video on
Uh-huh.
baptism.
I got you.
And
Hey,
it's the substance, not the person.
uh-huh. Sure. Sure it is. Well, one of the things we talked about earlier that I was very, very impressed with, which is a project that you've been working on for quite some time here, and you can find it on the right-hand column. You've got your sign up, and then you've got featured audios, radio stations that are around, which is good. You got some great radio stations. I know a lot of these people that are linked to these. And then under that is books. And within that, you have a read along Holy Bible project. Tell us about that, brother. I was very, very impressed with what you've put together here.
Well, I had came out of the hospital in 2007. I went in 2006. And I had been given 3 days to live in the hospital. I spent 7 months going radical treatment. Whenever I got out, I had started this project to restore the scriptures of. Actually, it was not even to restore it. It was just to create a audio read-along Bible, and it just developed into a restoration project to where you can actually go to like Genesis 1 and hit the audio button, and it will play Genesis 1 as you read along with it.
Love it.
You
Great
know,
idea.
And then it, over the past year and a half, I started putting the ancient Hebrew, it started going that way
Uh-huh.
into the restoration project.
Right.
I had thought I had finished it, but then all of a sudden I hit this Hebrew roots. You know? And it's like,
Sure.
oh man, there's so much I don't know.
Yeah, you're right there. There's so much we all don't know. So that's true.
Yeah. So it's, I started out putting the Aleph Tav in where it's not translated in the Bibles.
Right. I see that. Great
You
idea.
know.
Uh-huh.
So that way, whenever they see that Aleph Tav, they'll say, hey, that's got something to do with Messiah.
Right. First and last.
Right. The Alpha and the Omega. I don't believe for 1 second that Yeshua was Greek.
Uh-huh. Right. So he wouldn't have said Alpha and Omega. He would have said the Aleph and Tav.
Right. And it's been a project, and it's gonna still be a project for I guess many years to come now.
I like it. Well, one of the things that I have been thinking about lately, and this is very interesting that the Lord put you and I together at this time, is that I just bought a new smartphone. And one of the reasons for buying a smartphone was that to my job, my day job that I have Monday through Friday, I have at the very least an hour drive round trip each day. And so what I do is I listen to different audio articles that I can find, interviews and teachings and news and all kinds of things that are out on the internet that I want to listen to, and it doesn't limit me to listening to the radio stations that are available to me through my radio. But one of the things that I've been listening or thinking about lately is that I want to find an online Bible that is read. I mean, the Torah that is read, so that while I'm driving down the road, I can listen to the Torah portion for that week, or I can listen to something else that I've been studying out that I may have not taken the time before. But if I'm driving down the road, then I can just click on that website and listen to it. And I found it. Now here I am talking to you, and I mean, I've just been praying about that for the past few days, and right away the Lord sends me a website where I can use on my smartphone driving down the road and listen to the Torah portion part for that particular week while I'm driving down the road, brother. I am truly blessed. And I thank you for that.
Yeah, well, I just I was just showing it to Gary Caps the other night.
Uh-huh.
Actually I moved up here to North Carolina from Florida just so I could be near Bond Servant Ministries.
Very good. I like it.
You know.
Sure.
And
I have
matter of
done the
fact,
same thing.
this is the last month I have to pay rent in Florida.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I was just telling him about this and showing him a little bit about it the other night.
Sure.
And he just looked at me and said, you know, this could help a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
whenever I started it, I never thought of that.
Right.
I was doing it for me.
Well, sure. Sure.
I actually spent hours and hours, day
sure.
after day, for years doing this, and not really knowing why I was doing it.
Sure. I understand.
You know, but now it comes out that, hey, a lot of people may want something like this.
Right. I agree with you.
And
Well,
I have put some copies of it on CDs and sent them out to different people.
Right. Well, it's great. It's a great idea. Once again, go to the Shema Yisrael community website, and on the right-hand side, go down to books. Read along Holy Bible Project, and I mean, let's see, there's another pretty decent book you got on there. It says the Torah. That sounds like a pretty decent book. I might go check that one out. But
Yes, that's my next project.
okay.
Actually, that's both of these are on a computer in my bedroom.
I see. Okay. Right. Oh, well,
And
so we get to actually go to your bedroom to read the Torah? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, that's basically it. But that was going to be my next project after I finished the read-along audio Holy Bible.
Sure.
And I don't think I'm ever going to get finished with it.
Well, you know, if you don't, it'll bless people in the meantime. So
Exactly. That's one
agree.
of the reasons
I
I
agree.
put it up there, and
Right.
Fox Book of Martyrs is below it.
Sure. I saw that. Yes. Okay.
You know, so you
Very
can
good.
go through and look at all the martyrdoms from
Right. Okay.
from the times of the apostles on.
I like it. I like it. Well, what else? Anything else there on your website that, I mean, my gosh, you've got so many different things. Another thing we hadn't talked about is the chat. So is there like a constant chat room open?
Yes, there is
Okay.
a chat room on there,
Okay.
and we do meet every once in a while to chat.
Okay.
I haven't been in there well, I was there last night, but
Well, that's good.
I had a health problem here a while back, and I just been out of it.
Yeah, I understand. I love it. Well, it's just great, brother. I mean, at this point, it's people go in. I highly suggest you go in, sign up, create yourself a page, get out there and spend some time. I mean, you can go on Facebook and that secular Facebook, which everybody still uses, and I mean, you can use it for what you need, and yet still you're under an atmosphere of the secularness of all their advertisements and that type of thing. Or you can also or come to the Shema Yisrael community and even get that much more out of something that has everything that Facebook has and more, and develop yourself your own little community of people that you get there, and bring people in from other communities that you can get to know. And that I'm going to tell you, this is one of the great things that I love about Messianic Lifestyles, is meeting people like Joel here, who is another brother in the Messianic community, and I'm getting to know him, and we have like-minded ideas. Doesn't mean we agree on everything, but we won't until we get in the kingdom, will we, brother?
That's about it. It's
right, very true.
There's so much out there, and for one teacher, that's one of the things that I liked about this. It's not run by a teacher.
Right, sure.
Teacher's always going to try to keep you on their ministry.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And that's not the way it is. We are all brothers and sisters to learn together, learn how to love our Lord our God with all our hearts, with all our soul, and with all our might.
I agree, brother.
And to learn to love our neighbors.
I like it. I like it.
And that's what it's about. That's the times it's coming. We are facing some tough times in the future, and you just got to keep your eye above the desert and to the promised land.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Well, Joel, it's been absolutely wonderful talking to you, and I highly suggest everybody go to shmayisrael.ning.com and get signed up today and find out all the wonderful things that are on there, and find the online Bible as it's read. I think it's a great deal you got going there, and a lot of good projects in the making, my friend.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the interview.
Not a problem, and we will stay in touch. As a matter of fact, I would love to be able to come back periodically every so often and kind of keep people updated and find out what new stuff you got going.
Okay, we post new stuff all the time.
Okay.
It's
right.
Pastor Mark Blitz just started a series on the Aleph Tav.
Oh, good. I like it.
And
okay.
I love it whenever we're going through the language,
right,
going through each and every letter of the alphabet or the Aleph Tav,
right,
and breaking it apart.
Right.
You
bet. That's great. Well, keep me updated on things that you got going, and we'll bring you back for a new update, my friend.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Well, may the Lord bless you and keep you and shine his face upon you, and as he blesses this community even more and more progressively, my friend.
You
All
too.
Right. God bless.
God bless. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
We are richly blessed to bring you what we believe is the fullest, most diverse, yet up-to-date progressive teachings, discussion, and prayer programming you can find anywhere on this planet. Be sure to take the tour of the MessianicLambRadio.com website. I'm Susan Hoogie, thanking you for joining us on the Messianic Lamb Video Network.